Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone, it's Zainab. Welcome back to my daily reading of Lantern of the Path. Lantern of the Path is a book which is a compilation of teachings and wisdoms by the sixth Imam, Imam As-Sadiq alayhi salam. So today I want to read you chapters 45 and 46, inshaAllah. Okay. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, all praise belongs to Him, and peace and blessings to Prophet Muhammad and his pure family. So chapter 45 is called Retreat. Okay. Anyone who embarks on a retreat from the world is fortified by Allah and protected by His guardianship. What joy there is for the person who has withdrawn with Him, secretly and openly. To do this, he must differentiate between truth and falsehood, love poverty, choose hardship and abstinence, and seize every opportunity for retreat. He must contemplate the outcome of his actions, seeing his incapacity for worship while worshipping as much as possible, abandoning pride, and constantly engaging in remembrance without showing heedlessness, which is the hunting ground of Satan and the beginning of every affliction and the reason for all that is obscure. He should also rid his house of everything he has no immediate need for. I got a lot of work to do around here then. Jesus said, alayhi salam, guard your tongue in order to develop your heart and make your abode be enough for you. Beware of showing off and having excess provision. Be modest before your Lord and weep for your errors. Flee from people as you flee from the lion and the viper. They were a medicine and now they have become a disease. Then meet God wherever you will. And Rabbi Ibn Khuthaym said, if you can manage today to be in a place where you do not know anyone and where none knows you, then do so. Retreat brings protection for the limbs, a free heart, and a sound livelihood, the destruction of Satan's weapons, and avoidance of every evil, and rest for the heart. There is no prophet nor regent, wasi in Arabic, who has not chosen retreat in his lifetime, either at his beginning or at his end. Interesting. Okay, chapter 46 is on silence. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Silence is the mark of those who are certain of the realities which have already come to be and about which the pen has already written. It is the key to every rest in this world and the next. It brings Allah's pleasure, a lightening of the reckoning, and a protection from errors and mistakes. Allah has made it a veil for the ignorant and an adornment for the man of knowledge. Through silence, passions can be set aside, and with it comes self-discipline, the sweetness of worship, removal of hard-heartedness, abstinence, virtuousness, and resourcefulness. Therefore, lock your tongue to speech, which is not absolutely necessary, especially when you do not find anyone worth talking to, except, that is, when you are talking specifically about matters to do with Allah. Rabbi Ibn Khuthaym used to place a parchment before him upon which he would write down everything he said during the day. In the evening he would call himself to account while he was still alive, seeing what he has said both for and against himself. Then he would say, "Oh, the silent have indeed been saved." One of the companions of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to put pebbles in his mouth. When he wanted to say something he knew was both to Allah, in Allah, and for the sake of Allah, he would remove them from his mouth. Many of the companions used to breathe like someone drowning and speak like someone who was ill. People's destruction or salvation lies in speech and silence. Good fortune belongs to those who are given knowledge of what is incorrect and correct in speech, and the science of silence and its advantages, for it is one of the qualities of the prophets and one of the distinguishing marks of the select. Whoever knows the value of speech is an expert in the company of silence. Once a person has been exposed to the subtleties of silence and has been entrusted with its treasures, then both his speech and silence are worship. No one is privy to this worship of his except the King of all, the all-compelling. MashaAllah. It's good advice. Silence is powerful and speech can be totally useless. Yeah, it's true. Okay, thanks for listening, guys, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, and I'll read some more for you, inshallah. Until then, stay blessed and stay tuned.